And then there were two. Hello and welcome back to the grand final edition of the Speed Round, proudly delivered to you by KFC. As always, Jason and Nick have been assigned opposite sides of every debate. And Del, speaking of KFC, have you got some zingers for us this evening?
I do. Now, I must admit that Jace has probably finished on top of the ladder as we enter the grand final week, but you and I both know that means absolutely nothing. Tonight is what really counts. You can win the pre-season competition, you can win the premiership season, but this is where it really counts. Tonight's show, Jace.
OK, whatever, mate. Whatever. Keep talking to yourself.
All right, let's begin with question one and one of the age-old discussions when it comes to winning in grand final week. So, Del, what wins a premiership? Offence or defence?
Well, it's a great way to start tonight's show. So let's start with this. The whole objective of football is to score more points than the opposition. This is a fact. And this is another fact. The notion that defence wins flags is a thing of the past, and here is why. It's based on the modern game and what is going to happen this weekend. No one plays on anybody. Defence does not even exist at all, Jace. Those days have gone. God, we've even had conversations and debates on this show about what forward will go to a defender. That is crazy, but it simply proves my point. Defenders refuse to defend. Now, I've had a look at both teams this weekend. 22 players from each side. I've got a total of 4 players, 2 on each side, that are genuine defenders. The rest of them are offensively minded. We look at the halfback flankers in particular. They don't even want to spoil the football anymore. They don't want to do anything defensive. They want to intercept mark and they want to run and attack. The best ball users are now on the halfback flank. They're not defenders. No one defends, Jace. And I look at one particular player, Dusty Martin, the best player in the competition, who we all acknowledge over the last 4 years is the best. Not a defensive bone in his body, and that is why we love him, and that is why he'll be the Norm Smith medalist again.
Offence, defence, please, Chief.
OK, it's an absolutely bogus question to start the show tonight. The offence kicks the score that wins you the grand final. But the defence restricts the opposition to a lower score that wins you the grand final. It is the classic chicken versus the egg argument. There is no correct answer. The offence is heavily involved in the defensive side of the game. And the defence is equally heavily involved in the offensive, attacking side of the game, i.e. chicken versus the egg. So, Your Honour, and the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you to accept the simple and very clear facts in this case. It is impossible to draw a definitive conclusion of any kind. Offence versus defence? Sorry, no. What I can tell you is it's the best team that wins the premiership. The defence rests.
So the defence or the offence rests?
The defence rests. That's the side I had to take.
So you don't like the question, but Del,
I love the question, first of all, Sarah. I thought it was a fantastic question by you and a great way to start tonight's show. But once again, you're trying to take a leaf out of my book. I did this a few weeks ago by not answering the question. It is your responsibility.
But it's not. But you can sit there and say whoever kicks the biggest score wins.
The best defence is offence. You need to kick a winning score. That is the competition. That is exactly what you need to do.
Every attack, every front six has to be defensive as well.
None of them defend. That is my whole point.
That's incorrect.
No one defends. There's never a better time to be a good player in this competition.
The best defensive
no
players.
No one plays on anyone, Jace. No one.
Chicken versus the egg, Sarah.
Chicken versus the egg. Well, it's kind of hard to side with you there, though, Jason, because as Del said, the whole objective is to score more points. That is factually
I hear what you're saying, but you've got to
correct.
stop the opposition. And how do you stop them? With defence.
Your head looks like
And I agree with you, Chief, which is why round one, over to you.
Look at this. Look at this carry on.
Didn't know where that was going.
No.